Hey, let me get a Kurt spam. Let's go. Let me get a Kurt spam.
Good evening.
Let's go, baby. Give me a Kurt spam. Let's go. Vamos, Kurt.
Mano! Good evening, bossman. Why am I seeing P-funners in you motherfuckers, man? That fucking idiot, that no one got. Theodore, do you want mod? You can sort these fuckers out once and for all, Theodore. Because I VIP'd A1, I feel like Mr. Cruz. The fuck am I seeing? I'm in a good mood because Adesanya lost. No. Overrated fraud. Imagine being relegated to a fight night. You're not even on the card anymore. You're not even on the main cards, and you lose in a fight night as well. Cringe lord. I've gone for a narrow Real Madrid win today, chat. I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't expect Madrid to win easy, especially considering the fact they played midweek as well. Tom, we can start with you, Tom. There's no problem. We can start with you. I'd love nothing more than to start with you. So keep spamming whatever you're spamming, Nimwit. It's fucking freak, man. Why is my screen? By the way, Konya, man. Konya's a player, man. Konya's a player. Another shocking referee decision in the Villa game. But I was rotating back and forth between the Atletico game and the Villa game. Bro, Konya, man. Oh, ma che jugador, madre mia. The way he picks up the ball and just he's quicker than I thought, you know, Konya. He's rapid. Well, not rapid, but he's really quick. And Dembele got his hat trick. Jesus, man. We're gonna bump him up in the Ballon d'Or power ranking. MC, I have my notepad out scouting Madrid. We'll keep a close eye. Mado, look at this atmosphere. It's crazy in the MC because the draw happens and you're like, well, maybe the game's like a month and a half away. Bro, it's coming up, MC. It's coming up in a week and a half time. I'll be honest with you. I very much doubt that this will be the Real Madrid team against City. I'll be curious and very intrigued to see if he'll play all four. I really, really doubt it. Yeah, Adesanya law. I love it. Napradonik, listen here, you freaking pathetic AFC tard. You dirty loser. Man's watching EAFC over the fucking football. Listen to this atmosphere in Catalonia. Madre mia. You think Liverpool should have gone for Cunha? Cunha's made for United, but going from United to Wolves, or from Wolves to United at the moment, like maybe Cunha believes he can get a bigger move. 2-0 Madrid for me, says Don. It's going to be a close game. For Espanyol, watch out for Puado. He's by far and away their top scorer. To be fair, traditionally, Espanyol do kind of bend over for Real Madrid, probably because of their rivalry with Barcelona. But like I said, usually after Champions League games, teams do struggle. The ones that play there. The fresh player for Real Madrid will be that man right there, Vinicius, who's making his first La Liga appearance since the Valencia game. Did you know Adesanya makes out and jerks his dog? I heard rumors. Thoughts on Saint Maximin to Napoli? I love it, man. Like, I was really scared because I thought Adeyemi's going to join Napoli, or they were talking about like Zergova or someone like that. And that was going to be Saint Maximin to replace Kvara. Yeah, we got the title. MC says, if Rudiger, Chouameni, Bellingham, Modric, Kamavinga, or Endrick get booked at the Etihad, they will miss the return leg. Oh, shit. Damn, MC, that's a lot of players potentially suspended. Tron says, I want Ekitike at Liverpool. Nothing to say about Liverpool today, Tron, nah? Hearing rumors that EA's big event has like 100 people in the... Hearing rumors, you were fucking watching probably Rossify. 100 people in the fucking crowd! The highest attendance in a FIFA event was when I was playing in the World Cup. We had about 1,000 people in the O2, I would say. 1,500 people in the O2. The game has fell off so badly that like 100 people... That is crazy. Yeah, goals were going to be selling out arenas like Rocket League, like CSGO, like Dota. I always tell you guys, those are the people those are the games who are competing when it comes to esports. And in the video game scene, EAFC is laughed at when it comes to esports. We laugh at that shit, but there ain't no fucking esport. 100 people. Amori, well. Amori, thoughts on the City game? I didn't get your thoughts. What you thinking, Amori? And also, what is your prediction tonight? And also, Amori, if you have to drop one player from the game against City between Bellingham, Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, who would you drop?
How far is Inter going in the UCL?
It depends. Listen, if we're on the blue side, we'll get to the final. My biggest problem is if we're on the silver side, Real Madrid still worry me a little bit. You would drop Vinny. Oh my day, finally. You would drop Vinny. Oh my days, finally. You've seen the light. You've seen the light. I mean... There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say, Haida. But listen, Weekend. People will call me biased. But I genuinely believe like Inter are the most complete team in the world at the moment. Like from defense up to attack. I really do think we are favorites for the Champions League. I think we can win it. But I would love to go on the blue side. At the moment, Vinicius. But Vinny Champions League knockouts is different. So he will score. You're deflected. I tell you this. At the Etihad, there's no way he can come out with all four. I promise you that. Bellingham has to start, Mbappe has to start. We know that. Then if the decision comes between Vinny and Rodrigo, for me, it's obvious that it has to be Rodrigo because of the chemistry that he has with Mbappe as well. Bombasso MCFC. I hope Rodri brings the Ballon d'Or to the game and puts it in the tunnel. Nah. Could you imagine? Nah. We're underway. MC, please. Could you imagine the look of Vinicius? Nah, man. Attention, Espanyol have started extremely well. They get a shot already inside 20 seconds. MC. Madre mía.
Hilo, my idol. What is your humble opinion about drinking alcohol? Do you sipping a good beer sometimes? Or zero tolerance?
I average one beer a year, I would say. One beer a year.
Let's go, baby. Give me a cart spam.
Alcohol is so overrated. Like the people that need alcohol to have a good time just aren't naturally confident within themselves.
Sir, I went from 400 plus to number 100.
No way.
On the leaderboard in 3 weeks. Let's go.
No way. Sefa, congratulations. Yeah, I'm approaching 200. If it wasn't for the injustice and the corruption that we've seen in certain matches, I do believe I'll be top 100 already. But I'm where I need to be. You know, February is such a pivotal month. So we're entering into a very, very important period. Yeah, Rodrigo's going immediately back to the right. A bit surprised with Asensio not playing. For me, if Real Madrid come out with this defense against City, against Marmoush and Haaland, they're going to be in big, big trouble. Big, big trouble. I think one of Valverde or Asensio has to play right back. And I don't know what Alaba's condition is. But me, even if Alaba's at 50%, I'll take an Alaba at 50%, having only played however many games he's played, over Huakchu as a centre back. But if Alaba's not starting, you start getting the feeling that his condition may not be as good as they anticipated. But I don't know. Cole says, I'm hearing this, the Asensio geezer is spreading more CP on the back. Filthy nuts. Who is cheating on you? Check who is cheating on you and with Stokes.
Oh my god, MC. Oh, intense.
Ignore them.
Birmingham City best team
MC,
in
thank you so much, my friend.
Ignore them, MC. You
Thank you for
don't.
the 10 gifts.
MC, you don't have to. You don't have to explain yourself to these pathetic gimps. Wolves beat Juve to Danso. I know. Juve are gonna end up with that Lloyd Kelly guy from Bournemouth. Wolves will stay up for sure though now. Oh yeah, who's that fucking Wolves player, by the way, Chad? The defender. I was watching a bit of the game. Let me tell you his name. He must not have been there for a while. Who is this guy? Akakapokotabu. Bro, this guy is a boss, man. Madre mia. Wolves, I think Ipswich have fucked it. I'll be real, I think Ipswich are down, Chad. I think Ipswich are relegated. He's from Reims. He's really good, man. Really, really good. Wolves have made some smart purchases. 27. Yeah, but you don't know. I'm sure about the age. Oh, he has just arrived. I was about to say, I haven't seen that guy. Madre mia, the atmosphere is crazy. Drake, in your own humble opinion, where should Ousmane Dembele rank in the Ballon d'Or power ranking? Cole Temper, best of luck, Temper, in the FA Cup game next week. And Temper, who do you hate? Well, actually, that's a stupid question, innit? You guys hate Aston Villa more than Wolves, but you must have been happy seeing Wolves beat Villa. Number one, top 10. I always wonder how it must be for people like you, says Theodore. Your drive and hunger for success and achieving even more is something else. You just keep it moving when you achieve something big. Whilst others spend days celebrating, Messi and CR7 mentality, do you sometimes wish you could be less ambitious like most of the chat, or do you not need that? It's a good question, that one, Theodore. Like, sometimes, like, I do feel like my body's trying to tell me, like, you know, like, take it easy, like, relax. But then it's like my mind just doesn't allow that to happen. I feel like I always need something to continue always striving for.
Fight here. MC and I are great friends and business partners, but if that was anyone else that gifted 10 subs in Stokes chat, you would want us publicly hung and thrown into the ocean.
What?
Bit of consistency is all we ask for.
Why would I be upset at anybody gifting Stokes subs? That's such a stupid question. What? Why would I be upset? Is that from today? If it's from earlier, there wasn't that big football matches. Relax. Hey, LFC, you have the audacity to show yourself in here, LFC. You have the audacity to show yourself in here, you coward. Madre mia, attention, because Espanyol, I told you guys it's going to be a tough game, this, huh? I told you guys it's not going to be easy. Yeah, Atalanta dropping points means that, but they were already out of the title race. They couldn't maintain the pace. They didn't start 2025 well enough. And them dropping points today means they're definitely out of the title race. In the Serie A, it's now down to 2 teams. It's Napoli versus Inter. It's Conte versus Inzaghi. It's McTominay versus Barella. It's Lukaku versus Lautaro. You know, Liverpool fans were attacking me. They were attacking my spoiler earlier. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Imagine attacking someone who analyzed the game correctly. Why should you be proud of the way you won that game? It's crazy. That's poor mentality. Vinicius. Crunched. Keep an eye on Vinicius' reaction. No complaints. Maybe 2025 there's going to be a new Vinicius. We'll see. No complaints yet, at least. Malink believes it's going to be a 2-2 in this game, with Real Madrid getting a last-minute equalizer that would be undeserved. Espanyol have certainly started the game well enough. The only problem with Espanyol is they have a guy playing up front wearing number 2. Number 2, you know. Utter woke nonsense. Notice how Mbappe, by the way, is continuously looking to go on Rodrigo's side as well. All of a sudden, Mbappe realizes that, hang on a minute, even though he prefers to play on the left and he wants to go down the left, he likes the connection with Rodrigo more than the one with Vinicius. Sarah, I put a bet on Polymarket for Ten Hag being the next Spurs manager. Thoughts? Bruce, I mean, if they were a sensible club, they would have made Ten Hag manager a long time ago. But I have a feeling that yet again Spurs will get it wrong. It seems like they're big fans of Thomas Frank. To put Thomas Frank ahead of Ten Hag would be ludicrous. Sarah, I know decisions were with us today and that we got lucky with the ref, but please reason with me when I say that there are angles that show the Bournemouth player tripping Gakpo, and I think I stand for us all when I say that we don't want to win cheating. Listen, these angles that you're talking about, it's, if you've played football, you'd understand. It's a coming together. Cook was showing no desire, no intention whatsoever to trip up Gakpo. There was a coming together, and then Gakpo tripped on himself. Simple as that. Never a penalty in a million years. If you're going to spend time trying to justify that, please find a different sport to watch. Or if before you watch football again, go out, play a football game, even if it's just for 5 minutes before you pass out gasping for air. Just play for 5 minutes and get a feel a little bit and understand. Because if you're defending that, that means you've never kicked a ball in your life, you pathetic gimp. It was it coming together, and then Gakpo tripped on himself after. That's all it was. There's nothing in it. Have you seen the odds of Arsenal City, kind sir? City 3-1 to win. Surely that's too big. Yeah. Tomorrow's game is a tough one. I'm gonna spend most of this evening analyzing the game. My initial gut feeling was I'm going with Arsenal. But the more I analyze it now, and based on what happened today, especially based on what happened today, I do believe Arsenal will be a little bit demoralized, understandably so. They probably feel like, yeah, the PGMOL doesn't want them to win the league, and they'll be very justified in thinking that. And Manchester City will obviously have a very different team as well to the one we're seeing on Wednesday. So yeah, going to be an interesting game. Coming together between Bellingham and the goalkeeper. If it was Liverpool fans, they'll be asking for a penalty. Absolutely nothing in that whatsoever. Kind sir, how did you lose weight and you are so fit now? Can you advise, please, about how your day routine? Yeah, I haven't. Basically, I don't eat anything until 1 p.m. Then I have oats with raisins. Then at like 6 p.m., I have my dinner, which can consist of anything with chicken, rice, pasta, meat, sometimes fish, very rarely. And then at like 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m., I'll have some fruit, or I'm trying something new this time. I'm gonna try avocado, maybe avocado toast, something like that. And yeah, and then obviously, listen, it's very important. Like the key thing for my transformation, if you look at this carrot over here with this one here, the main reason for the glow up goes without saying. So I don't know for if looking at 04 here, the biggest glow up is 100% when you stop playing dog shit games. Like, it's important that if you're gonna play video games, you pick the right games to play, because it has an effect. Like, that's a carrot right there who, by the way, was playing better football game than what EAFC is nowadays. But I don't think that's a foul. But even then, it took its toll on him, because it's a lot, it's a lot. Bilbo Baggins' house. The hairline is the only difference. Okay. It was such a robbery that Cook didn't even complain. Because he'd get yellow carded if he did. MC, attention. Potential injury here, Rudiger. MCFC. Attention, eh? Attention, down goes Rudiger. That's the one player Real Madrid
Do you count
cannot
eating MCFC
afford to
cucumber
lose.
also for your weight loss?
Attention. Asensio is about to come on for Rudiger. Is this a precaution? There, it looks like Rudiger. Oh, I think it's a hamstring. He basically went to block it. He jumped up. I think it's a hamstring. There. Well, he already has. It's either calf or hamstring. It could be a precaution. The City game is in a week and a half. That's the one player I cannot insist enough that Real Madrid cannot lose. Because if there is no Rudiger, and it's a centre-back partnership of Asensio and Tchouaméni. Whoa. Madrid have to go into the market for some defenders. They're very, very stubborn nowadays, Real Madrid, and I think it's to their own detriment for sure. They'll only bring in players who they believe can genuinely upgrade the team, and I don't think you can always look at it like that. I think you have to look at it as a squad. And it's like Real Madrid nowadays, every player they bring in has to be like either an incredibly young prospect or a superstar, and it can't always be like that. He'll be back for the second leg. But if he misses the Etihad game, that's a huge loss, because City could smell blood, of course, and the Atletico Madrid game next week as well. There's Atletico next week as well. Tough games coming up for Real Madrid. February is the month of truth. Lovely play by Rodrigo. Free kick to Real Madrid. They are Coles. They are. Good evening, sir. Hope all is well. Mateta, Embremo, Gabriel, Lautaro, and Inaki Williams all to score tomorrow. It returns 2,380 quid. Thoughts? Ooh. The Mateta one I see. Lautaro I see. I like that one. The Gabriel one is probably the highest risk, I would say. Inaki one is tough because he's up against Betis. Oof. Goal kick. Yeah, okay, Jay Lucas. Yeah, like it was my fault. Your tears after the Liverpool game filled me with joy. I haven't stopped smiling since. Thank you for making my day. You're so sad. Last week we seen Madrid go away to Valladolid. Already you could tell this is going to be a tougher game. Valladolid obviously rooted to the very bottom. Espanyol already have a few more points. And you can tell the way they've come out playing Espanyol that this will not be an easy game. Exactly like I told you guys before a ball was even kicked. Adesanya lost, I know. It fills me with tremendous joy. What makes it even funnier is attention, Espanyol! Courtois saves. Number 17 is causing Real Madrid a lot of problems. Wow. The best thing about Adesanya losing is that he didn't lose on an actual fight card as well. He lost on a fight night. Imagine getting relegated to a fight night and you still lose. What a cringe lord. ADRD says, I have a theory that ICAM my basement is Milan champions of Italy old. Nah. ADRD. I mean, you can search into it, but it's not. That Milan champions of Italy guy, you know, we don't speak about him, but he was much smarter than ICAM my basement. My basement guy, he's got an IQ of 50. Again, have you noticed Mbappe drifting more to the right? This is fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating to watch. Real Madrid usually always, at least in the past few games we've seen, attack predominantly down the left. Vinicius back in the team, and Mbappe shifted to the right to combine with Rodrigo. Absolutely fascinating. What managers do you think watch your stream routinely? There's a lot. I don't know. You know, a lot of them obviously don't want me saying, but yeah, there's a lot. Trek says, to us non-UFC watchers, who was the football version of Adesanya? Ooh. Ooh. Low key Vinicius. Man said Allegri. What? Man said Zlatan. What? What? Chat, why you put what? Don't click Dan LFC's link. He's spamming stupid clips again. Thank you, ADRD, for the warning. No, I didn't. So Salah is 35 goals behind Kane in second. Let's say he gets 10 goals the remainder of the season. Signs a 2-year deal. He's definitely getting 26 combined. This is the way I looked at it. This is the way I looked at it. Attention, Vinny, goal. Sensational. Foul. Ruled out. Vinicius is knee sliding, but it's a foul. No goal. There's a foul. No goal. They're saying it's a foul. Let's see. Right. Oh, Mbappe. I mean, it is a foul. It's a foul. Mbappe absolutely shoves someone down there. I mean, you know, it's harsh on Vinicius because it wasn't necessarily affecting the play, but it is a foul. Mbappe there, he's claiming he was the one being obstructed, which he's technically correct in, but it's a foul. It's a foul. The goal has been ruled out. Still 0-0 in Catalonia. Attention, Espanyol! Madre mia, what a chance. Madre mia, what a chance. And I guess that's why if someone wears number 2, you don't chuck them up front. Wow. Big chance. Rossi. It's true that Salah has more goals and assists, but in terms of better football display, do you think he's ahead of Rafinha? We're having this discussion at the moment between Salah and Rafinha. Who's number 1 in the Ballon d'Or power ranking? It's a tough one. Listen, obviously, there's no doubt who the better footballer is, right? Like, I mean, most Salah is better than Rafinha, but I do think Rafinha is still just about edging it. For me, this is how I look at it. Like, Mo Salah under Hansi Flick in that Barcelona team, the numbers that he has now, he'd have even more. You gotta sympathize sometimes a little bit with Mo Salah. Playing with the likes of Luis Diaz, playing with the likes of Darwin Núñez, playing with the likes of Diogo Jota, like, and he plays in a team which doesn't really play attractive football. So Salah has to carry, and he is doing exactly that. But the way you have to look at it is I do believe that Rafinha is having a slightly better season at the moment. It's very close between the two, very close. But yeah, for me, regarding Salah's statistics, so he's obviously now overtaking Lampard. He's 178. Like I said, I think it depends how long he's going to extend his contract for. If we assume he extends for 3 seasons, let's say best case scenario, let's give him another, with the way he's going, let's give him another, I mean, how many do we give him more this season? I don't know. Give him another 12 goals, let's say. I mean, it'd be crazy if he gets another 12 goals, but let's give him another 12 goals if he keeps this rate. So 12 goals would put him on 190 goals. So he'll finish the season 4th. Then, let's say he extends for 2 years. Let's say he averages 20-20. 190 plus 40 would put him on 230. So he'll overtake Kane. But here's the twist. I think Kane is coming back. I think Kane is coming back to England. I think he'll come back. But I still don't see him overtaking Shearer. Even with 3 years contract, assuming he continues to average 20, I can't see him overtaking Shearer. I can't see that. And listen, this is all a pointless conversation, because if Haaland will stay at Manchester City for the 9 years he's extended his contract, I think Haaland will overtake Shearer, Salah, all of them within the next 5-6 years, which is crazy. 5 years given, probably. Kane. Yeah, well, United had the opportunity to get Harry Kane. So did Real Madrid. I'd love to have seen Kane at Real Madrid. Why is ET taking a fat dump on your Twitch trophy? The Twitch trophy is that. What ET is sitting on is the case. The balls went out, no? Salah's first in the Premier League, first Champions League, more goals and assists than Rafinha, and you're saying Rafinha's having a better season. How? Because I watch the football matches. Listen, it's not all about numbers, little bro. Foul on Mbappe. Tensions intensifying.
Why doesn't ADRD play hide and seek? Because the second he hides, he snitches on himself just to stay relevant. Why doesn't ADRD have a shadow? Because even his own reflection doesn't trust a rat that snitches that much.
Nah, he almost didn't, did he, Theodore? Crazy. For once, it seems like the referee is not on Real Madrid's side. Fascinating. If Kane was to leave Bayern, do you think replacing Levo at Barca could be an option? No, but listen, I'm talking Kane Bayern. We can't. 2026 is where I imagine Kane could be like, listen, I'm willing to leave Bayern Munich. He's not leaving next season. Rodrigo over the free kick. It looked like it was a training ground routine, but they didn't exactly get that according to plan. Attention! Espanyol on the counter-attack, but he was unable to keep the ball alive. El Capitan. Does ET ever change facial expressions there, or does he always have that smug smile that makes me want to cave his head in? How dare you? You leave him out of this. Oh. Oh. Attention. Oh, really, really good speed there by Asensio. Madre mia, he's quick. Weren't you the one saying at the beginning of the season that Salah will fall off because of Slot's style of play? He has record numbers at this stage of the season, but it is Slot who is holding him back. He's overachieved. Slot style of football is 10 times worse to watch. Then there's a problem. There's a difference between me and you. The difference between you is I am always objective. Always. You come up with shit to try and defy your agendas. You always, and I've seen you do this even last year, and you've done it again this season. You say something at the start, and in order to be proven correct, you try and stick with it. Open your eyes. The real Liverpool fans, they criticize the way you play. Was that really fun to watch today, Dan LFC? Please educate me. Because Mo Salah, Dan LFC, had one chance in the entire game, Dan LFC. And he took it, Dan LFC. You know what that means, Dan LFC. And then he scored a penalty that never was Dan LFC. So that's probably why the numbers are also a little bit inflated. But you know what that means in Dan LFC? It means he's overachieving. You stupid Nimrod. Attention. Vasquez. Madre mia. Again, well worked by Real Madrid with Mbappe going on the right-hand side. Keep an eye on this one, chat, because I can't stress about this enough. In the last games we've seen Real Madrid, I don't think I've seen Mbappe venture on the right. Today, he's on the right. Why? Well, number 7 is back on the pitch. So, no fucking way. What's Vinicius just done? The referee says he dived. I don't know if Vinicius meant that. And again, he has a conversation with the goalkeeper. The last time Vinicius was speaking with a goalkeeper, he assaulted him. But keep an eye on what Vinicius tried to... Oh my God, he meant that, chat. He fucking meant that. He meant that. Oh my days. Madre mia. He did dive at the end. He dived at the end, but that would have been disgusting. Holy shit. Oh my days. Madre mia. What skill move is that called? Oh, madre mia. Oh, given away again by Mbappe though on the right hand side. It looks like Real Madrid have a non-existent midfield so far. Wow. Espanyol, the more this game will go, the more they're going to fancy themselves to get something. Here come Espanyol again. Courtois saves. Mbappe not playing well at the moment. No surprise. Vinicius back in the team. There's a problem there. There's a problem there. Is there on goals? No, not yet, but it will be. That was a McGee dispenser. Thoughts on Akshat? I'm not a fan, Akshat. I don't think it's the correct club for him.
Much love, kind sir. Thoughts on telephone to United?
He's too young. He's too young. Why does the
Hey, it's
text-to-speech
Mom.
keep
You
calling
need
him
to
telephone?
Flush the damn toilet. It stinks. Grown as man. What have you been eating anyways?
We're first in both competitions. Why would you give 3 fucks about people enjoying their football? We've missed out by 1.2 times, for fuck's sake. We'll take this one with open arms. That's all well and good, Jack. That's all we're good. That's all we're good. I'm not arguing about it. I'm arguing with Den LFC, who's pretending like Salah's numbers are normal and he's not overachieving. Salah got 9 assists from an expected assist of 1.5. That's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy.
Kurt, I always mock you, and I think I will continue to mock you, kind sir. Have you ever visited Ireland? If you do,
No.
can you please let me know so I can get the local farmers to get the pigs starved and ready to eat your remains? Love from Ireland.
You keep mentioning how we haven't improved under Slot. Okay, mate. At this stage, we had 5 less points last season. Yeah, because Klopp wasn't playing the referees the way you bought them this year. It's not rocket science, bro. Relax, man. Always the same shit, this guy. Honestly, bro. How the fuck are you talking after today anyways? You got the 3 points. You probably won the league. Sit this one out, bro. Crazy. Always talking about Liverpool as always, then LFC. We're watching the owners of your club playing at the moment. Mado and Mbappe tracking back. They can't play this team against City. They absolutely cannot. If Ancelotti continues to be stubborn, he has to make a tough decision. Either, well, one of the 4 has to be dropped. And like I said, the midfield, I don't know why Ancelotti prefers to play Valverde in midfield, in a double pivot. I don't buy it. For me, Valverde is someone that needs space. Chuck him out wide. Whether this is a right wide midfielder, whether it's a right fullback, whether it's a right winger, Valverde needs space to operate in. And me personally, I don't like what I'm seeing at all here from Real Madrid. I think they'll be in trouble if they come out like this. Yeah, because I keep mentioning the City game. They play Atletico next week, eh? And obviously, that was going to be at the Bernabeu. We've seen how that game ended. Attention, mistake I think by Huachu, who leaves some space open. Nah, this Asensio guy's a cheat code. Sorry, that was Valverde I was about to say. There's no way Asensio was that freaking quick. He is quick, though. I'm sure Madrid are really worried about Vinny against Nunes. Nunes won't play against Real Madrid. Hello, Kansi. I was watching you from the gym when I was on a treadmill. You helped me lose a lot of body fat. Shut up, freak. So many decisions. Also, will Fran Garcia start against City? Even though he's been better than Ferland Mendy, would you trust him defensively against someone like Savio? Ooh. Yeah, that was a blatant dive by Vinicius, by the way. I mean, lucky not to get booked for that. 04, thoughts on Ferguson going to Everton? Oh, I'd like to see that. Although with the way Beto's playing today, madre mia. No, Matthias. With all the planes crashing at the moment, are you worried? Planes are safer to travel on than cars. Are you worried every single time you get in a car? Because you should be by your logic. Courtois keeps it in, I think. He does. He didn't even ask for the pen and you want a yellow card. Shut the hell up. Oh, so let me get this straight. I can dive in the box. But if I don't ask for a yellow card, that means I shouldn't get... Or if I don't ask for a penalty, that means I shouldn't get a yellow card. What logic, bro? Nimwit. Jesus, man. Hello, sir. What are your thoughts on Ousmane Dembele? How high do you rate him, and do you think he's in the Ballon d'Or conversations? 100%. I've always been a big Ousmane Dembele fan, as you guys know. So I'm so happy to see him playing like this. There was a time where I said Ousmane Dembele was better than Saka, and the Arsenal fans were were raging about that, and they'd like to bring it up. Well, bring it up now, you know. Let me tell you. Attention! Asensio's there to cover. I didn't see him. Do you see Madrid are going for Huijsen and Bastoni? Bastoni. I'm going for Dua Lipa, but hey, man. She's engaged, apparently. Bellingham, madre mia. Still nothing yet. No real clear-cut chance for Real Madrid apart from that Vinicius one which was ruled out. For the sake of Inter, who would you rather go out of the Champions League, Madrid or City? Madrid. Imagine Gobbin. Thoughts on Sherky to Dortmund? Ooh, that'll be interesting. I think he could fit really nicely in that team, to be fair. How's Javi Prado playing? Sharp. I like him, and the guy is lethal. He scored a lot of goals already this season. With all due respect to Espanyol, I think he's on to bigger things next season. Malling says, have you seen the Lamine Yamal versus Dembele debate? Lamine has already sure paced Dembele's best season for us, and it's only January. Lol. Also, Dembele is farming goals in that McDonald's league, but for us he was gaming late at nights and coming late to training. I hope he does well for me, but for me Lamine is clear. I'll be real with you guys. Okay, I know Dembele mocked Barcelona last season when he eliminated you guys from the Champions League. But prior to that, there was obviously a certain... And I know it goes back to that game against Liverpool with that miss from Dembele and the fact that he cost you all that money and he didn't live up to the expectations. However, I do feel like there's been a certain disrespect from Barcelona fans towards Dembele, because the way I look at it is very simple. Under at PSG, he's not been injured, barely ever, which goes.
Well, 41 months and many
Madre mia, much love, Tasty. Which goes to show that there must have been a problem at Barcelona and with the physios or the way you guys got him training. And then, second of all, I think you're being disrespectful towards him in the last 2 seasons that he had before he left you. There was a lot of Barcelona games that I watched where Dembele was by far and away your most dangerous attacker. I mean, everything was going through him. Then, yes, you lucked out in a way and found a generational superstar who is better than Ousmane Dembele. No doubt about it. I love Dembele. Lamine is a different level. He's a different level to almost any player in world football. But I don't feel like there should be a reason to talk down as much as you guys have on him. If you do meet again, it's going to be fascinating because yes, if Araujo never got sent off, what would have happened? Lamine would have stayed on the pitch, and then what would have happened? It would have been more interesting. Drake has a link for us. Royal Rumble prediction. I think the Big Show will win. Ousmane Dembele, 100 percentile for non-penalty goals, 99 percentile for progressive carries, expected goals and assists, offensive actions, successful dribbles 93rd percentile, key passes 80th percentile for assists. Wow. And people forget he's 27 still. I mean, he is entering his prime years. And dare I say, him being the main man all of a sudden, it feels like with Mbappe gone, he's gone to that next level because he feels like he's the main man. Kind sir, how good was Jeremy Toulalan? Oh, very, very smart player. You know, that's the type of guy you watch and you're like, he's going to become a manager. Fantastic. He read the game extremely well. He wasn't gifted physically, obviously. Free kick, Real Madrid. Edge of the box again. But Real Madrid don't have any left-footed players on the pitch aside from Fran Garcia. So the angle isn't exactly made for a right footer. Why did Barbosa not work at Inter? Barbosa? Oh, do you mean Gabigol? Oh, Gabigol. I think he was a bit too young. He believed in his own hype. And in Italy, you have to work very, very hard on the tactical side of the game as well. And your understanding and awareness and positioning. And I feel like he had talent, but it was never going to work, unfortunately. Kvara's the main man, not that traitor. How so, though? Kvara was bad today. Fran Garcia, it seems like, is over the free kick. And Rodrigo. It's going to be Rodrigo to take, hits the wall, corner Real Madrid. Probably the last action before the first half comes to an end. You see Watkins getting injured today. I know, crazy. And then they sold the run. Think Rashford, yeah, nailed for sure. I thought he was sensational, Jack Gravenberch today. Sensational. He's in the team of the week at the moment. How good was John Carew? They don't make him like him anymore. Corner Madrid. No. Nothing comes from it. There is about a minute and a half left to play because 2 minutes have been added on. Very, very poor performance from Real Madrid. I'm not exactly sure what that was from Fran Garcia. And listen, I hate to be that guy, but is it a coincidence Vinicius back in the team and this happens? I don't want to be that guy because, again, I'm now being told I have a Vinny agenda, but like I'm just going off what I observe. Like, for me, I'm watching this front four again, and I'm like, it's not working as well as it was when it was 3 of them. You get me, chat. Like and not to mention, there's an imbalance in the team because in midfield they are way more open. And if it wasn't Espanyol and any other team, they could have made them pay today. Attention. Vinny on the ball. A few step overs from Vinny before eventually being dispossessed. circa 15 seconds to go. Beaver says, poor again today. Arsenal probably can't wait to play us on Wednesday. All our fans who have bought hotels for Wembley are also probably shitting themselves. You're such an up and down team, it's crazy. It's either really good or really bad, Mirage. There's no in between. Half time, no goals in Catalonia. Vinicius is smiling though and shaking hands with the Espanyol players. Those that went Espanyol or draw, you're probably feeling confident here. How many points was that again? 11 points Espanyol or draw. 150 people, 15% to be exact, took the risk. Tell you what. Tell you what.
Sir?
Let's put for PSG. So Ousmane Dembele goes straight in the team of the week and he'll get given the player of the week role. There is now potentially 2 back-to-back player of the weeks for Dembele. Retegui missed the penalty. How far up do we push Dembele? I'm thinking just ahead of Musiala. We've got... He's definitely climbing up. Musiala team of the week, Kimmich team of the week. Or did we miss Kimmich? Okay, we can put Kimmich in there. Did he play right back again today? No, he played in midfield. Drop to Ram. What do you mean drop to Ram? Are you guys dumb? Thoughts? Musiala got a shout out, not a team of the week. Relax yourself. Thoughts? What thoughts?
Insane.
Oh, that's fuck. These fucking dirty people.
My second place goat Anders is about to cook. Colt 04 was banned so Anders could cook.
Well, you guys are running this story that Kurt is like Anders is like the 04 regen, yeah. No, I'll be honest. Anders is pretty much Kurt with talent. So I can see the similarities for sure. I can see it.
Hey, by the way, Jax, thank you for exposing yourself, by the way. Thank you for exposing yourself. Watching a game that died when they banned me, the esport that died when they banned me, over watching the football, by the way. Well done, Jax. Well done. Thank you for exposing yourself. Well done, freak. You're so thick, bro. Goddamn stupid individual. I have no response whatsoever towards forwards. I mean, it's always the same stuff. It's uncomparable. Listen, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, when it comes to football games and stuff like that, like, for me, we haven't really seen much. We don't really know who's actually good or who isn't until there is a proper football game with a skill gap that involves having actual football
Good
knowledge.
evening, sir. Looking fantastic as always.
And it.
Hope you are
Thank
well.
you, Yagami.
What suggestions do you have for improving the inter-academy program?
Thanks. I'll have a look. So, for me, it's in goals. I can promise to you guys this: that if you want to become pro at my game, you better watch the sport. You better watch the sport of football. Even it was like this when I was competing as well. In that football game, it's one of those where like they don't even watch the sport. You could ask any of these guys, they're not going to have a clue, including that 4-white loser that nowadays calls himself a pro player, but in reality, the only thing he's professional at is watching other people play FIFA. But like, you have to keep in mind that it doesn't resemble the sport in any way, shape, or form. My game will resemble the sport. Therefore, you have to know, you have to be watching the sport in order to be good at it. It's as simple as that. Keep an eye on Bologna, by the way, if they win again, chat. They still have that one game they have to recover against Milan. They'll go to 36. Oh, fucking, I'd love nothing more than for them to finish above both Juventus and Milan, assuming worst case scenario, the top 4 do. Or top 5 end up going through to play Champions League football. It's ridiculous, Theodore. Man, what the fuck is there to analyze? What did you send me, Agami? The fuck am I seeing? This guy plays for Inter. He can't even hit the freaking ball. Get the fuck out of here. He plays for Inter. Inter Academy Guajelaros. Yeah. Remove that freaking shirt, kid. Remove that freaking shirt, man. This guy's underneath the net. He can't even hit the freaking ball. Remove that shirt. You're not worthy of it, coward. Okay, super quickly. Pyramid time. Pyramid. Fine, come on. Where's the fuck is it, man? Finally, let's get this freaking pyramid shit, man. Be done with it. Royal Rumble prediction. Listen, WWE tards. Nobody cares about wrestling in 2025. But if you want the prediction, I think the Big Show will win the Royal Rumble. Obviously, I mean, he's the biggest guy, right? Like, so how can he be thrown off the top? Realistically, the Big Show should win. Oh, shit, yeah, we didn't do the Atleti ones. Lino scored. Griezmann scored that disgusting goal as well. He's coming for Real Madrid. What the fuck is this, man? What the fuck does that even mean? What? FC25 potential rating. What? What does that even mean? What the? I come on here to play a football game. No, fuck, who the fuck cares about that garbage ass game? What? What does it even mean? ADRD, can you explain to me? Oh, you put emote. There's only to go emote. I don't even know what that means. What the fuck does that even potential rating? What? Oh, is it like career mode? Oh, it's like career mode, I assume, right? It's career mode. Oh, so it's like, what's their potential ability like in my spreadsheet? So I have Lamine Yamal 90. Of course, I know you don't, ADRD, but I think I clocked it. Ah, so what's their potential ability? Okay, Mason Mount. Mason Mount, there's no way. I mean, what is his potential? He can't. Let's see. Marcus Thuram. It's Kepkeren. Fucking hell. Is there Amad Diallo? Gaitan. Ugarte. Rodrigo. Danny Welbeck. Kubarsi. Gyökeres. Kepa. Okay, so we've got the top three in order. I mean, I would assume Rodrigo 1, Kubarsi 2, Gyökeres 3. I would say that's fair to assume, no? I think if you're talking potential ability, I think Kubarsi maybe has a higher ceiling than Gyökeres. That's how I would look at it. Rodrigo number 1, no doubt about it. Then it becomes tricky. Obviously, Danny Welbeck, I'm not sure what he's doing in this potential rating list. He has no potential left to fulfill. I'm assuming it's his current ability. But I'm not trying to disrespect Danny Welbeck because his current ability is better than most of these players here. But I'm going to put him at the bottom. I mean, this is in my potential rating list. I'm assuming this is EAFC's one. Amad Diallo, it's a tough one. I mean, I think Kepkeren Thuram has to be number 4, logically speaking. Even Ugarte should be ahead of Amad Diallo. I would assume. But again, it's tough to how Canada thinks. How does Canada think? How can I guess what a company that doesn't watch football would really give as potential ability? It's very tough for me to say. Gaitan has more potential than Amad Diallo, in my opinion. Mason Mount, how much does he really have left to fulfill? I don't know. Is it higher than Gaitan's? Maybe I'm assuming it's not. Kepa goes 9, Welbeck 10. This is how I'm thinking about this, and I feel like I've judged this pretty sensibly. Ugarte, Kepkeren, Thuram could also switch. Me personally, I think it's close between the two players. I think it's pretty close. I'm gonna give Ugarte the edge just about. I'm sure there'll be some United fans crying why Amad Diallo is that low. He's overrated. So yeah, I'm gonna go with something like this, and I do expect this to flash green. At least I hope it does. But before I do, I know they overrate goalkeepers as well. Where would Kepa really rank? He's having a spectacular season, but this would have been prior to this season, right? So I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this. Fuck, man. So I only got the top 4 correct, and then Gaitan, they gave him 71. These dirty, filthy preemptors. So Ahmad was ahead of Turam. Gaitan is 36. Which Gaitan is that? There's the Atletico one, no? It's the same one. It's the same guy that played for Atletico. Shit, I've had him there. Fuck, man. I didn't realize he's 36. Fuck, man. That's on me. Fucking cat. Okay, that's on me. Tap and Bombasso. Everything else, though, I'll be real, man. How the fuck is Amad Diallo ahead of Kepker and Turam, man? Jesu. Lloyd Kelly. Hey, I'm gonna have tears rolling down my eyes. So let me get this straight. So Bournemouth gave Juventus 15 million for Dean Huijsen. Now Juventus are going to return those 15 million to get Lloyd Kelly. So essentially, if you want to look at it this way, Juventus and Bournemouth done a swap between Lloyd Kelly and... Oh no, he's at Newcastle now. He played for Bournemouth. He's not at Bournemouth anymore, so he's at Newcastle. But let me go with my theory anyways. Imagine you could look at it like a straight swap, considering they have the exact same value, between Dean Huijsen and Lloyd Kelly. How old is Lloyd Kelly? If I'm not mistaken, he must be 27, surely. 28. 26. Me personally, chat. Me personally, I think that's the worst thing I've seen. Can you remember a deal as bad as Cancelo and Danilo? That was bad, but nowhere near this. I mean, this is at the top. This for me, I'm in shock. I can't remember. We're talking like, imagine having the same money and Anthony 100 million. No, but I'm talking like imagine if United sold a player for 100 million and then use those 100 million to buy Anthony. I'm saying like imagine selling a player for a certain amount of money, and with that exact money you buy another player. I mean, Arsenal Havertz maybe, but who did they didn't sell. They didn't sell. Jesu, madre mia. Tag me. Real Madrid players in my hotel. What do you think of Chris Wood's hat-trick today? No way.
Killian, what did you think of Chris Wood's hat-trick today? Killian! Chris Wood again, ole ole!
40 months and you're looking younger every year.
Come on, lads! Jude! Jude, what about Chris Wood's hat-trick today? Talk to me! Come on! Talk to me!
Fuck. I thought Mbappe was going to respond, man. Obviously, Jude responding is like... Imagine if Mbappe responded. He probably doesn't know who Chris Wood is, does he? Mbappe, no. Kylian, no. That's so cold, man. Madre mia, that hotel looks fantastic, by the way. Much love. Thank you, Shai. Thank you for the 40 and the kind words. Decisions to be made tomorrow. What game are you watching? What do you mean decisions to be made? Chat, whether you like it or not, the biggest fixture in world football is Barcelona Real Madrid. The second biggest fixture in world football is Milan Inter. But yes, I'm getting upset. I don't know why they scheduled them round about the same time. There's a 30-minute difference, so we should be able to watch quite a lot of both. But yeah, the question is, which of these do we watch? Because low-key chat, Brentford Spurs is going to be... Ooh, I cannot wait, I cannot wait. Nico Gonzalez to City. I think he'll bring some much needed physicality to Manchester City's midfield that they are lacking. Yeah, then we've got Barcelona here. I mean, Juventus 12:30 is too early, bro. But obviously we'll be live for Barcelona. I forgot about Barcelona at 2 p.m. So yeah, we'll probably stick with Barca main game. Then we'll see we shift to one of these. I forgot Barca play at 2. This one is also going to be a fascinating game of football. But yeah, as things stand in Spain, if Real Madrid are unable to beat Espanyol, it will only be a 2-point difference between them and Atletico, who play next week. It will be a huge opportunity for Barcelona to not only close the gap tomorrow, but Barcelona themselves, while both Atleti and Real play against each other, have a trip to Sevilla. And they're going to know the outcome. Oh yeah, Cunha's going to extend his contract, innit? Because the way he celebrated today, he said he's going to stay. Anthony's first game for Betis. No way. Is he in the predicted team? Get that? Spare a thought for Isco, by the way. Isco went from playing alongside Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, to now having to play with Anthony. Nah, he's not Messi. There's no truth in that. There's no truth in that. Would Bayern versus Real Madrid be the best Champions League final to make giants of Europe never met in the final? And at Munich it would be insane, by the way. Tell leaving is breaking my heart. Why couldn't they take Sané? Oh yeah, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid have never met in a final. That's crazy, isn't it? They've met so many times, but never in a final. Let's see what will change in the second half for Real Madrid. I'd like to see obviously one of Brahim Goller or Endrick come on, but we know Ancelotti is very stubborn. Espanyol have started on the attack. Attention! Oh, down goes Ceballos. Spurs done so Bombasso. No way. He's really good, by the way, Spurs fans. But the Tappin said Wolves are closing in on Kevin Danso deal. Spurs have made a late move to sign Danso. Holy shit, this January window has been way more exciting than I anticipated. Oh, it's official. Cunha stays at Wolves. At least for now. Because there could be something in the contract. But that's huge news for Wolves. With Cunha staying, I think that will guarantee their safety. Yeah, there'll probably be a release clause. Summer release clause, yeah, that makes sense.
2 more hours. I'm shaking. I cannot wait. The road to WrestleMania begins tonight. Have you got any spoilers for me, sir? I'll whack a cheeky bet on it if so. Much love,
Yeah,
and
go
don't
whack it on the
worry,
Big Show.
I will at you at 11 p.m. to remind you, sir.
I'm good, I'm
You
good.
do not want to miss it.
I'm good, bro. You got the video? Yeah, this skill, if he pulled it off. I have no idea how he was able to do this.
فينيسيوس من جديد إلى سيبايوس المتألق في الفترة الماضية الأساسي على مستوى تشكيلة أنشيلوتي محاولة.
But then he dived. But then he dived. But then he dived. But then he dived. Was Rudiger's injury bad? It wasn't bad, no, but we don't know what it is. It could be a calf or hamstring. He already had a bandaged knee. If he will miss the Atletico game and the City game, Madrid could be in trouble. We'll see how these two fare in these 45 minutes. But Espanyol have been able to kind of get at Real Madrid here and there. So imagine what Atletico and City will be able to do. Here come Espanyol again. Oh, what a touch. Mado, Espanyol. Oh, big chance. Big chance. No clue where Lucas Vazquez was there. I think he got caught and Rodrigo was the one that had to track back. Thoughts on Rashford to Villa? I do think Rashford could do well there. I've always said like he's a Villa player at best. And I think they're lacking a player of his qualities. We'll see. But obviously keep in mind Rashford he's not that good at football. Adriano did that all my days Kyrie against Porto. Atletico Madrid without Clement Lenglet, 13 games, 5 wins. Atletico Madrid with Clement Lenglet, 17 games, 15 wins. And here's a true story. Clement Lenglet is an investor in goals. So he's technically my boss as well. How would you line up France for the World Cup right now? Good question. Good question. Bellingham. Oh, madre mia. Mbappe on the rebound. Oh my days. How did that not go in? Vinny. Ooh, nothing comes of it. How would I line up France? Magnan in goal. Right back. Hit the post there, Mbappe. Koundé right back. Saliba, Konate center backs. Theo Hernandez left back. The double pivot in midfield. I'll probably have Manu Kone from Roma, 100%. And the other one I'm torn, I'm torn with the other one. That was the weakness for France. I think Kepkeren Thuram has a shout. If he plays, he needs to go up a couple of levels though. And also keep an eye. Man said disaster. I also obviously keep an eye on Kamavinga, but I feel like at the moment he's not reached the level he should have reached. Then I'll go Ousmane Dembele on the right. Oh, mistake. Mado. Kylian Mbappe on the... No. Mado. Asensio square. Kylian Mbappe on the left. Marcus Thuram down the middle. And in behind them... You could go with Zaire Emery as well and make it a 3-man midfield, I guess, for more balance, actually. Because I'm number 10. They could play Cherki there. They could play Doué, but... But I don't think either player has really established himself there. Messi Bomboso. Oh my days, one. Vinicius misses. Do you think Germany should do their Super Cup like how they do Spain and Italy? Insane fixtures with Leverkusen, Dortmund and Frankfurt. No. One thing I like with Germany and England is they're not going to sell out easily. And The Super Cup should be between the winner of the league and the winner of the cup. It's a Super Cup. It should be between champions. You're so sad, KM, you freak. It should be between champions. The fact that Milan won the Italian Super Cup this year is nothing short of a disgrace. Win the Super Cup for what? They didn't win anything. Same thing with Barcelona winning the Spanish Super Cup. They didn't win anything last season. So why are they even playing in the Super Cup? 2-0 Bologna. Fuck, man. They're good, man. They got unlucky in the Champions League. I think they could have sneaked in the top 24. I think the goalkeeper got injured throwing the ball there to the Espanyol player. Yeah, it's a shoulder injury. He may have popped his shoulder. Just pop it back in place. Just pop it back in place. Back in my day, you just pop it back in place and you play. Come on, man. Pop that shit back. Pop that shit back. I think it's a shrewd signing, Deco, for the price, 10 million or so, to replace Zaniolo immediately. Makes sense. Are you scared for tomorrow? Tomorrow is time for revenge.
Hello, kind sir.
How's it going, Pedro?
We beat Monaco in the Champions League, and then we get those fraudes via Barcelona, so we can get some revenge on those cheaters.
Don't kill me. Best of luck, Pedro. Best of luck. You've beaten Monaco once already. What are your thoughts on Francesco Camarda? Unfortunately, he has 95 potential. You know, superstar player. Superstar in the making. You can go on the Discord VFX. Vinny again dispossessed. Are you willing to say it? Come on, Madrid fans. So I don't keep getting called as having an agenda. Are you willing to call it or not? Because I think Ancelotti has to react here. I want to see Vinny hooked. I want to see him go back to the team that he's been playing before he wasn't here. Because I don't see how Real Madrid are going to win this game as things stand. It looks too lethargic. It looks too much like too many players are trying to do the same thing. And they're running the risk of conceding as well. Oh, attention, the demon. Valverde, will he have a pop? He finds Rodrigo. Free kick. Free kick, Real Madrid, edge of the box again. But they do not have a free kick taker. Spiro says, I've said it multiple times already. Finally. Mikel Arteta said we'll get someone before the end of the window. Is he lying? If not, who are we getting? Arsenal fans, hear me out. Bring back Danny Welbeck to the Emirates. It makes all the sense in the world, no? Dirty people. Oh, vomit. Senegal says I went over 2.5 in this game. I thought so as well, Senegal. Ouch, man. If you think that old geezer is going to save us, you're sick in the head. He's much better than what you have. Valverde's fancying. Mado, Fedel Valverde, his shot gets blocked. Throw the Watkins bid on Semenyo or Embremo instead. Semenyo would be a cold shout. Formal request for you to do an all-time Inter Milan and Juve 11 stream during the next international break, kind sir. Always fascinating when you teach us the history of the Serie A. Thank you, Theodore. Thank you. I will factor it, kind sir. This Espanyol keeper is Arteta's demand for long-term goalkeeper. Is he? Interesting. Mikel. It's 0-0 in the 60th minute. Where did our analysis go wrong? We underestimated the negative effect Vinicius will have on the team. That's where we fucked up, primarily. Because Rodrigo on the right is obviously a shell. I'm sure Madrid can sneak this, but... Thoughts on Nico pass? Nah, honestly, he's so good. He's doing so... Oh, Mbappe! Oh! He's doing so well in Italy, Nico pass for Como. So well. Inter want him. Yeah, we'll see what... Mado! Mistake by Huakchu! Mistake by Huakchu! Triple step over. Corner Espanyol. Oh my days. I'm telling you, I'm not liking what I'm seeing at all here for Real Madrid. I'm not liking this whatsoever. Espanyol are gaining confidence. Madre mia. Number 2 is out here step overing. Interested in watching charity matches on stream? Charity matches? I mean, if there's no other football on, why not? Corner Espanyol. Madre mia, Mbappe's off. Mbappe. Oh, nasty challenge on Mbappe. Attention, Manchester City fans. Vinicius. Good defending by number 23. Mbappe could be injured here. Mbappe could be injured here. Mbappe could be injured here. It's heating up. Mbappe could be injured here. Mbappe could be injured here. Mbappe could be injured here. Mbappe could be out of the City game. Mbappe could be out of the City game. I repeat, Mbappe could be out of the City game. Terrible tackle. Congratulations, Lord. Dirty, filthy pifatars, motherfuckers. Nasty challenge, that one, eh? Was it the same guy that ended up making the tackle then on Vinicius? Surely can't have been the same guy who recovered. That would have been crazy. Kerto 411's raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Good, suck it. Bugger off. Dirty pifatards. Mbappe still down. Dirty, filthy, smelly pifatards, man. God damn these fuck. Mods, when he raided, have you noticed anybody that was typing a message that's usually in our stream? I've noticed one. Here's one. This motherfucker's admitted it himself. I've seen one already. What do you mean shout out giving? Shout out for fucking what? Join us in fuck following that dirty PIFA 4-wide cretin. Where's that Duxy cretin? Here he is speaking about cretins. This fucker, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this piece of shit, man. Wipe them out, get one by one. Nah, Theodore, honestly. All because you called you under. Oh yeah, we've seen the clip, by the way. We've seen the clip. Yeah. Unders without talent. What does that make you then if I'm unders without talent? Considering the fact that I've decimated you on so many different occasions. I'm working so hard, OM, to give Lord the football game that he deserves, man. Because if he's doing what he's doing on that garbage ass game, imagine what he can do on mine, man. Holy shit. And then who knows? You never know. If Ghost let me, why not? Why not? Me versus Lord Anders. Why the hell not? Madre mia. Attention, Vinny looking for Mbappe. But again, brilliant defending from the left-sided centre-back. Bombasso from the tap-in. Bombasso Atomica. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. He was close to joining Roma, I think, in last season. From what I've seen of him, he's good. So we'll see. Mato, Mbappe. Still not in for Real Madrid. Nah, man. Vasquez is getting cooked, bro. This number 7 guy is so good. So good. So good. Imagine he rejects Spurs as well. If he picks Wolves ahead of Spurs, madre mia. Nobody wants to join Spurs, bro. Nothing. Sir, what are the top 3 worst pains you can experience as a man? Betrayal. I've been betrayed and let down plenty of times by members of my own chat. Your favorite football team losing a game. And I would say when heartbreak. If you're struggling with heartbreak, you're a pussy. Man the fuck up, man. And I would probably say when you get screwed over in your akas, or when you back a team to win and they don't, in any sport or in anything for that matter. Like what happened to me today when I picked Bournemouth to beat Liverpool, and obviously Liverpool pulled off Juventus from 2006, and they cheated their way to 3 points. Martinelli playing left wing or right wing? So cooked reformed. Real knowers of ball had Salah triple captain today. That's what I'm saying. So this guy boasts about Salah triple captain. Yeah, my analysis captained NDA, and I don't get rewarded as much as I should have. But Salah has 2 shots, 2 goals. One from a penalty that never was. One from a goal that never would have happened because Liverpool should have been down to 10. So you get how shit works, man. That's crazy. Crazy.
I was more thinking a kick in the balls, stubbing your toe and a vicious cramp, but if you want to vent your weak mental health issues, that is more than fine, sir. We are all here for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot, Rossi. Your favorite football team losing, you feel nothing anymore, right? Because you're accustomed to that feeling now. You've grown used to it. Time is ticking. Still not yet a single substitution from Ancelotti. If he thinks all is fine, then he has serious problems. At the very start, Vasquez should have come off. Valverde goes right back. Modric goes in midfield. Vinicius should have come off. And they should have gone with Ardo Golero or Brahim Diaz on the right, with Rodrigo on the left. But hey, what do I know, you know? I've only won about 50 trophies on Football Manager. Speaking of which, I'm worried. I'm very worried. As a video game developer, when someone says that they're going to announce something by January and nothing happens, the problems are deeper than you'd think. Bombasso Orni. Oh my days. Ornstein's Bombassos hit different to the tapping ones because you know they're genuine Bombassos. Bombasso Ornstein. Attention. Yeah, he's pulled out. He's joining Spurs. Hat turned by Spurs. And who said Spurs don't have pull? That's a good ball, by the way. Mbappe should have made that one. By the way, Serie A offense, Kumbulla keeping a clean sheet against Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham, and Rodrigo. Oh, Vinny's getting agitated now. He believes Espanyol are time wasting. The ball boys have disappeared. Well, you can pick up the ball, Vinny. The ball is there. And Vinny's back to complaining and crying. The ball's there. You could have picked it up. I'm not surprised that you're such a fan of NDA since you made ET sign an NDA before you did it. Okay, bro. Drake says Vinny restricting talent as big as Rodrigo's doesn't feel right. The thing is, though, it's on Ancelotti, Drake, because in Brazil, you know what they do in Brazil? In Brazil, they're like, Rodrigo, you're the main man. The team is yours. But Ancelotti, it's crazy. 70 minutes. No substitutions yet. What are we watching here? This is crazy. Attention. Vasquez, though. They only need one moment. That's all. Remember, they won a game against... But again, look at this. Everybody's selfish again. Bellingham going for goal when he should have crossed the ball. Against Valencia, they were losing with 10 men and they still found a way to win. So never count out Real Madrid. But it's not looking good at all. Cole Theodore. Oh my days, Jerry has a bombazo from Manchester United. What? Tom Green, a senior performance analyst, United set to leave the club to take up a similar role, but more senior role at nobody cares.
Thoughts on Santiago Jimenez to Milan, kind sir?
Well, I thought he was one of the best up-and-coming strikers, like in 2023, 24. But I don't feel like he's been as good. He's kind of fell off a little bit. But is he an upgrade over Morata? Sure. But don't underestimate the work that Morata done. And he's definitely an upgrade over Tammy Abraham, that's for sure. They're saying Danso done deal, tier 1. Yeah, Danso to Spurs. Mado, good signing. Vinny has a shot, but it goes wide. And this is what we're seeing now from Ancelotti, because Ancelotti, his entire management is based around keeping the key players happy. But that comes at the expense of the team at times. We've seen this in the past. There's a reason why all the best players say Ancelotti's the best manager they've had, because he let them do whatever they wanted. There is no way all 4 players should still be on the pitch today. All 4 players individually have been weak. They've been poor. And then you've got talented players on the bench who won't get the minutes that they deserve. If you're never going to bring them on in games like these when the others aren't performing well, what kind of message does that send to these youngsters? Endrick in the Copa del Rey scores 2 goals. Ardo Goler done extremely well. We've barely seen them since. Champions League game, it doesn't matter. We've barely seen them. crazy, Bear. I couldn't believe what I was seeing today. He's probably got them relegated. Single-handedly. Madu. Several grays coming through. Yeah, I know, man. That's what happens when I have to read the chat every single day. Do you think the reason Madrid wanted Vinny to win the Ballon d'Or so bad was because they knew he was shit and never even smelling that trophy again? I think it's obsession. And again, a shot from Bellingham doesn't get anywhere near. Minute 75, Ancelotti, we're approaching. No substitutions yet. This is very perplexing what we're seeing here. Very perplexing. What an opportunity for Atletico, who have already capitalized if they do drop points, and Barcelona tomorrow. You're such a freak, though. Speed. Madu, attention. Oof. There's been gaps between the midfield and defensive line as well. For Real Madrid today, problems then, huh? Oh, really, Gibson? No word about you guys losing today, nothing. Mado. That could have been it. All they require is one piece of individual quality, but Rodrigo, who still to some degree remains Real Madrid's most dangerous player, has to cut in from the right-hand side. If he's cutting in from the left, that probably would have been 1-0, but he had to go with the outside of the foot there to try and score. But at the expense of Rodrigo, Vinicius continues playing on the left. Perplexing. Oh, really, Gibson? Interesting. If Madrid could get one of Rodri or Kimmich, who? I mean, obviously Rodri, but Kimmich is more realistic. Malacia will stay at United. Okay. Just like that, it could have been again. Just like that. Kylian Mbappe. What a save by Juan Garcia. I think he touched it. Mbappe accelerates. What a save. Good shot as well. Real Madrid upping it up. Oof. Code says, I hate watching Real Madrid. These guys always pull some nonsense. Barca fans on the edge here, they're hoping that Espanyol, their local rivals, can take points off their biggest rivals. Yeah, this is the keeper Arsenal want, yeah. Someone mentioned earlier. Bellingham, looking for Mbappe, but again, this defender, by the way, that number 6 guy, holy shit, man. Cabrera, he's got everything. I revealed it earlier, class. I'll make a command. I'll make a command for you. Good save, that one. Corner Real Madrid. Oh. Goal kick. I know, WH. Same here, bro. And what makes it even better is Adesanya got slapped in a fight night event. Not in some big UFC main event either. Bellingham took it off Chouameni there. Damn, Jerry, with these links tonight. Finally, Ancelotti's realized at minute 80 that he can actually make substitutions, but it's not Goller, Endrick, or Brahim Diaz. It's Modric coming on for Ceballos, which is completely like for like. This manager, bro. Any move for Leon Bailey would be separate from Marcus Rashford's proposed loan move to Villa. United are yet to advance talks with either Villa or Bayern, but both have been discussed. Should they be made available for a loan move? Leon Bailey. I feel like United need a left winger more than they need a right winger, though, no? Ooh. Free kick, Madrid. December Snow says, this screams Bellingham run into the box unmarked 90+2 written all over it. Why would anyone want Bailey? He beats a man, then he tries to beat him again 5 times and lose the ball. Villa fan here. Bailey has been asked this season. Yeah. Yeah, he was good towards the end of the last one, wasn't he? But this season, Oh, it could have been that, but it fell to the wrong player in Lucas Vasquez, I think. Good read by Bellingham. Of all your famous catchphrases, which is the one you're most fond of? Honestly, for me, what gives me motivation to get out of bed every single morning is the fact that I can stream and call that Ibrahim Sanchez a specky cretin. I love nothing more. For me, it's, like I said, it gets me out of bed. Nah, Ibrahim is worse, believe it or not. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the tribal chief? No way, Samba. You as well? No way. Of course it all makes sense, Samba. That makes so much sense. Down goes Bellingham. Another free kick for Real Madrid. Wow. That makes so much sense, Coles. So much sense. Madrid fans were adamant this should have been a red card. Yeah. It could have been. It could have been for sure. I mean, dangerous tackle. Attention. Espanyol. Goal. Espanyol. And we can't say they don't deserve it. The title race has been blown wide open yet again in Spain. It obviously comes via Lucas Vázquez. His side. Romero makes it 1-0. Is that the Romero guy that... It's not. No. So, Madre mia. And chat, I'll be honest with you. They deserve it. They fully deserve it. They've been dangerous when they've had the ball on the counter-attack. They've done more with the ball than Real Madrid have when they have had it. Madrid fans could claim, is there a foul on Modric? No, there isn't. There definitely isn't. And yet again, where is Lucas Vázquez? Nowhere to be seen. Absolutely nowhere to be seen. With no Rudiger, and Real Madrid having Atletico and Manchester City next. We'll need to see what the state of Rudiger's fitness will be, because without him it's going to be long. But again, today is all on Ancelotti, completely. I've been saying what I've been saying for some time. This is crazy to get caught like this. So, from a counter-attack, purely from a corner. Lucas Vázquez is here at this point. He's there complaining. Counter-attack is on. This is a beautiful counter-attack. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this is why we love the sport. Some dirty FIFA fucking cretins. Motherfuckers, man. Oh. But how can you not love the sport? Wow. He done the Bellingham celebration. Real Madrid now. Their backs are against the wall. Fucking hell. Those 11 points in the leaderboard could have been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I was tempted. I said it was going to be a tough game for Real Madrid. I just thought they'll still have a little bit too much for them. Now Ancelotti wants to bring in Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz coming in for Lucas Vázquez, which is a substitution that realistically should have happened 25-30 minutes ago. Cold. The one that scored is the one that should have been sent off. Now, today, to be fair, the referee has been mostly against Real Madrid. But listen to this atmosphere, man. Wow. It is electric in Catalonia. And not too far away from here, Barcelona must be cheering as much as Espanyol fans currently are. Counter-attack again, Espanyol. There's no way it can be Fran Garcia and Lucas Vázquez. That's a foul. That's a foul. Somehow he's not given that. That's a shocking decision from the referee. Wow. That's a clear foul for Espanyol. Real Madrid on the counter-attack. Mbappe now firmly on the left. Mbappe looking for Vinicius. Dispossessed. I gotta be so much better at seeing these upsets, man. Like I felt it in my balls as well, but I didn't commit with it. Disappointing, man. Very disappointing. Like the game after attention though. Oh, madre mia. There's a collision between Bellingham and the goalkeeper again. Espanyol are claiming that should be a foul. Well, it should have been a foul before all of this even happened. Rodrigo was very close to making contact. Endo gifting us up to that loser as well. To be fair, Bellingham is only trying to go for the ball there. So that's not a foul, but it should have been a foul much, much earlier. Zed Mohad is mocking me saying you got Liverpool and Real wrong. Yeah, I got 0 points today from the leaderboard, Zed Mohad. Yeah. Yeah, mock me. Shut up, bitch. Nobody cares about your opinion, Duxie. Where has Vinny been in the past 20 minutes? Where's he been in the whole game? And we're approaching added time. How many minutes will be added on? Let's see. Madre mia. Mbappe trying. He's passed 1. He's passed 2. Who's Vinicius dummying the ball to? 7 minutes. Astonishing. 7 minutes of added time. Is it play until Real Madrid score territory? It seems excessive, the 7 minutes. The game has not been that much stoppages to the game. 7 minutos. 7 minutos. Dog says this league is rigged by Florentino. I'd love it. Oh yeah, Zed Mohad, you speak Spanish as well, innit? I forgot. Madre mia, Zed Mohad, so cold. It's going to depend on Rudiger. That's it. Like, you can't give predictions because if Rudiger is out for the City game, they're in serious trouble. But obviously, what will be concerning for Real Madrid is that the front four back together and unable to score a single goal so far in potentially 97 minutes. We'll see. What Academy Future star did you pick? Academy Future. Vinny Mado. That's close. Vinny Zadamin, it was a corner. You know my spreadsheet. I don't have access to it at the moment, said Mohad. When it comes to my opinion, who will be the future stars? If we're talking about Real Madrid, I think Hugo Fernandez, born 2013, so obviously still relatively young, but sensational player. Modric region. Huey says, the one time I vote for Madrid and they lose to a promoted team. And here we go.
Barca winning the league.
The Barca fans are believing again. He's on about FIFA. Huh? Bombasso MC. Signing for free at 32 years old from Milan. Pirlo won the Scudetto 4 times in a row. Super Cup 2 times. Italian Cup. It was... Yeah, and chosen best serial footballer 3 times in a row. Yeah, I mean... It's crazy, MC, because you know what makes this move even crazier is at the time, he was considered to be past his prime at Milan. Milan let him go because they thought that he didn't have much left in him. Then he goes to Juventus and he starts their dominance. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And he had that European Championship for Italy. He was so good. Maestro. It's tough to see where, the conversation, where does Pirlo rank in amongst Modric, Toni Kroos, Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane. For me, he's better than Xavi. No doubt about it. He's better than Toni Kroos. He's not better than Iniesta. He's not better than Modric. I think he falls somewhere in between. Do Inter fans respect him? I think Italian fans respect Pirlo. You can't not respect him. And the problem with us was that we let him go, MC. We had him. And we gave him to Milan. Incredible. Looking back, I mean, fucking hell, we made so many stupid decisions. He is better than Modric. It's close. I don't think so. It's close. Mober says it was all Allegri Bun's fault. He wanted to play Van Bommel instead and told the board to let him go. Yeah, because then Allegri came back and he found Pirlo again, obviously, and he played him that 1 year, and then he went to the States. Vinny, 2 minutes to go. And now or never for Real Madrid to at least rescue a point, but Rodrigo slips. It's not happening here. Espanyol have played a fantastic game of football, so I think that's the first and foremost thing we have to acknowledge. We can obviously, and we will criticize Real Madrid, and we will nitpick where they went wrong. But we have to give credit to Espanyol. They've defended fantastic, and when they have had the ball, they've looked after it well. What is that from Valverde? And their counter-attacks have been good. Oh my days, ADRD went Espanyol or draw. ADRD could pick up 11 points here. Here comes the defending champion. These are the type of matches that win you leaderboards. And ADRD knows that more than anybody, being the season 1 Who Knows Ball champion. Seconds away now, Espanyol. Corner Real Madrid. This is it now. Last chance. The ball boys have disappeared. Courtois coming up. Thibaut Courtois coming up. 6'7". Thibaut Courtois is in there. Everybody's up. Clear the way. Valverde. Lovely play by Valverde. Courtois going back in the box. Modric, Trivela cross. Mbappe. No. Nothing. They're saying it's a corner, but it's over. Is it? They're checking something? Nothing. They're checking something. They're checking a potential penalty. What? What possibly could they have seen? Nothing. It's the final whistle. Espanyol have beaten Real Madrid. Wow. For just the third time this season, I think Real Madrid have suffered defeat, right? They lost against Lille. They've lost against... Who did they lose to in La Liga? Before Espanyol. I can't remember. Congratulations to the people. Oh, to Barcelona, of course, twice. And Bilbao, that was the team. That was the team I got stuck with. Okay, there's a lot to dissect. There's a lot to dissect. And the Barcelona fans believe the title race is on, as they should. very, very perplexing game of football. For once, the referee, you could say, was against Real Madrid. Mbappe got taken out, could have been a red card, it wasn't given. Like I was mentioning, before we dive deep into where it went wrong for Real Madrid, let's give full credit to Espanyol, because today they played a fantastic game of football and they fully deserved the victory. However, the first substitution, well, I say first substitution, this one was forced. The first substitution was minute 80. I've said what I've already said time and time again, and I've been told I have an agenda. Real Madrid have been in sensational form in recent matches. 3-0 against Brest, 3-0 against Valladolid, 4-1 against Las Palmas. So they had the defeat to Barcelona. What is the common theme in these matches? I get told that I have an agenda, but the most overrated football player in world football, he'll turn up in a Champions League knockout game, and I'm not denying those are the most important matches. I'm not denying that. However, to win a Ballon d'Or, you have to be consistent throughout the season. Jude Bellingham was Real Madrid's best player last season and the most consistent player. Vinicius turns up, scores a penalty, does a few things in the Champions League knockout, scores in the Champions League final from a Jude Bellingham assist, and all of a sudden, Vinicius Ballon d'Or. So much so that Real Madrid were willing to put in jeopardy the relationship they've had with France football over the fact that Vinicius didn't win the Ballon d'Or when he didn't deserve to win the Ballon d'Or. Now, he comes back in the team today. And from the very first minute, I told you guys this during the game, Mbappe was shifting more towards the right-hand side because Mbappe feels a better connection with Rodrigo. Bellingham, all of a sudden, nowhere near as effective. In essence, Real Madrid have put what I deem to be the two best left wingers in world football out of their favorite position to play him in his favorite position, only for him to proceed to do absolutely nothing. I've told you this before, and I'll say it again. You can call me a hater all you want. The biggest mistake Real Madrid made was not selling Vinicius and bringing in Harry Kane, and not bringing in Harry Kane. Could you imagine Mbappe, Kane, Rodrigo? But it's too late for that now. Or is it? What if a Saudi offer comes in again for Vinicius in the summer? Real Madrid fans are turning their back. Ancelotti struggles to effectively integrate all four players. He's unable to make substitutions. He should avoid playing center back. Ancelotti does not have a system or game plan. But this has been the case, by the way, for several years now. But somehow this guy finds a way to end up winning a major trophy at the end of the season, which is, of course, what it's all about. But tactically, he's been lacking for some time. And this game fully exposes that. Because, like I also mentioned during the game, there is no way. Okay, you've started with the front four again, fair enough. But surely by minute 60, by minute 70, you start realizing that something has to change. But no, he wants to keep them all happy. He doesn't want to take players off. And as a result, the players themselves, they get not overconfident, but they know they're not going to get taken off. So they can do whatever they want. And like I said, what kind of message does it send to these two here? To Brahim here, who came on minute 87, when they've done well with the minutes they've had this season. They've done extremely well. What more can they really do? But they don't get minutes still in the big La Liga matches or Champions League matches because he's completely obsessed with the same players. And this doesn't work. It didn't work today against a smaller team. The midfield got exposed. They got counter-attacked. And if he plays that front four in the game against Atletico and then in the game against City, they're going to struggle. And it's not just that. Look at these games they have coming up. Away Leganés, Copa del Rey, that ain't going to be easy. They're playing exceptional this season. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. In a competition which Real Madrid don't traditionally do well in. Then Atletico in a week's time, with Atletico now knowing, and Osasuna away as well, that a win at the Bernabeu will put them back top of the league. They're now 1 point behind. But here come Barcelona. 42 points. They play at home to Alaves. What a fantastic opportunity for Barcelona to close the gap again. Unico says Madrid's biggest problem is that fossil of a manager. But they do. Aircon. I know you love Vinny. I know you do. But you have to realize that at this point, this does not work. This does not work. If you want to keep playing Vinny, then you got to bench Rodrigo. But knowing that you ruined the chemistry between these two, and it's better than these two, it's obvious. It's so obvious, bro. Next in the flops, by the way, we're not freaking finished. Lucas Vazquez. I despise this guy, man. I honestly despise this guy. Could you imagine him coming up against Doku or Savinho or Marmoush? Jesus Christ, man. If he starts with him, it'll be crazy. It'll be crazy. But I think they're in trouble. Ancelotti at the moment seems like he's struggling. It's always the same story. Jude flop as well. Yeah, I can hear that. And you know what pisses me off the most? His obsession with playing Valverde in central midfield. I keep saying he needs space out wide. He's not even that good in midfield. No, not that good. He's still exceptional, but he's not outrageous. He needs space. But yeah, full credit to them. This, by the way, the goalkeeper that Arsenal want apparently, Juan Garcia, only 23 years of age. Joao Neves would do wonders at Madrid. It's obvious what they need next season, Real Madrid. But they need a striker as well. Because Endrick is there. He's still young. But the one player, and I've said this before the season, the one player Madrid miss, bro, Joselu, man. Joselu would come on in these kind of games. And the best thing about Joselu was that Bellingham could feed off him. Vinicius could feed off him. When this front four plays, Bellingham is the one that has to usually do all the dirty work because the others aren't doing it. You need a reference point for the defender, someone that the other attackers can feed off of. And they don't have that player in Real Madrid. Again, Mbappe, he's an exception, obviously, striker, but for me, he's a better winger. He will always be a better winger. There's no way you're this dumb. Vinny's the only one who put the ball in the net. Then they decide to stop attacking down the right side, give Rodrigo 22 attacks out. Wait, you're claiming that he had a good game today. Are you dumb? Fuck Patitron. Stupid. That's the thing. Rodrigo so much better on the left as well. So much better. Football is that. Now you just sold it because Vinicius cooked your team. He's playing the beautiful game. Yeah, but he dived after doing this. He dived. Okay, he done the incredible skill move, but we haven't seen him since. Yeah, it's done. Ornstein confirmed it before he did. Good deal for Spurs, this one. They hijacked it. Cold. Carlo, disaster class today. Vasquez should never start unless the entire first team is in the hospital. Vinny and Mbappe should be the front two with Bellingham. Oh, so you're willing to drop Rodrigo ahead of Vinny when Rodrigo's been so much better than Vinny? Erkon, you just proven that you're a fanboy. This is the problem. You're a fanboy. You're unable to tell the truth because you're a fanboy. You don't see things correctly. And in the rankings, by the way, this confirms what we've always felt when it came to the club power ranking. We've had questions about, well, how can Real Madrid be behind Atletico and Barcelona when they're ahead of them in La Liga? Because of what we're seeing here. Because of what we're seeing here. By the way, are you guys okay with bumping up PSG? Yeah, they haven't lost a single game in France. I think PSG need to be bumped up. I would say ahead of Bayern Munich, PSG. I would say ahead of Bayern Munich. Or low-key ahead of Madrid. I think PSG need to be bumped up quite a lot, man. They've been sensational. They haven't lost a single game in France. You can say McDonald's, they haven't lost a single game in France. And chat, I'll be honest with you. They've been very unlucky in the matches they've had in the Champions League. PSG should have finished in the top 8. They had tough fixtures. I know they lost to Bayern Munich, but Dembele got sent off when it never was a red card. PSG are better than Bayern Munich, I promise you. I promise you. It's not football, it's yeah, listen, no. This one could have been a red card, and obviously then the guy proceeds to score. For once, a decision went against Real Madrid. It was a very, very dangerous, reckless tackle. But again, even if you got that red card and you ended up winning the game, it would have just disguised the problems that you still have, which has happened so many times this season. They got destroyed by Arsenal. Yeah, but they're doing much better in the league over Arsenal. I'm with you. But you can't just judge them solely based on that. This Aircon fella should stick to writing names down when you play GTA. What's the reception then? Sorry, from Madrid zone. What they're saying is that what they're complaining about mostly? Oh, here's another one. They've picked another one. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Like listen. Looking for excuses. You're just deflecting from where the initial problems lie, where the actual problems lie. What went wrong tonight? Everything. But this is the thing. Mbappe is still far away from his best version, but is it not because literally Vinicius came back? Mbappe has been lighting up the pitch every single time he's come on, or he's been playing in the last however many matches. But there's no coincidence with Vinicius. It doesn't work. It's a big problem. I've said this since the start, and I got told I have an agenda. But listen, it's Mbappe's team. It's not Vinicius' team. Sure, Vinicius has done more for Real Madrid than Mbappe has, but Mbappe is the better footballer. Simple as that. So you build around him. We'll see what happens. Anyways, Super Sunday. So here's the plan for tomorrow. Juventus game it's a little bit early. We'll be live for Barcelona. We'll watch the last bit of the Juventus game. I'll probably be watching the second half, but we'll officially go live for the Barcelona game versus Alaves. And when that is done, we'll shift. I mean, this one I'm very fascinated by, because we're looking at a Spurs team who are now behind Everton. Obviously, United play against Crystal Palace. Then we've got Arsenal versus Manchester City, Milan versus Inter, madre mia, and then Super Sunday finishes with Roma versus Napoli and Betis versus Bilbao on the second screen. It's a big day for the title race in Italy tomorrow. It's a big day for the title race in England, even though, let's be honest, with what we've seen today in the vitality, I think Liverpool are basically... They have one hand on the trophy. And even if there ever is going to be a scenario where they're going to crumble, the referees will damn sure help them get over the line. That's the biggest takeaway from Saturday today. Catalonia owns Madrid. Oh my God. Barca. Either way, pleasure as always. And let's get some rest ahead of Super Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Spoiler, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. And congratulations, massive congratulations to the 150 people for picking up 11 points. I was close to joining you, but I didn't have the balls. Tomorrow, Juventus Empoli is the early one, Barca Alaves, Brentford Spurs is a 3-way, United Palace is a 2-way, and then of course we've got the 3 big matches. They're all 3-way matches. It's a huge day for the leaderboard tonight or tomorrow, so make sure you get the analysis in. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Congratulations.